A warm night settles slowly over Chennai. Floodlights glow against humid evening air. The noise of traffic fades beneath distant stadium music. Vendors outside the arena pour tea into small paper cups, while fans dressed in yellow jerseys move toward massive gates. Some carry flags, some carry hope, and some carry memories of the days when cricket dreams felt impossibly far away. Inside the stadium, the grass shines bright beneath towering lights. Camera crews move across the boundary rope. Empty seats slowly begin to fill with voices, laughter, anticipation. And near the dugout, resting quietly beside a player's kit bag, lies an old cricket bat. Its grip faded, its edges worn thin, its surface marked by years of practice on rough grounds and dusty streets. Simple, scarred, silent, yet carrying the invisible weight of sacrifice. Because long before franchise cricket turned players into stars, many of them were simply young boys trying to survive through sport. The world now sees luxury hotels, private jets, million-dollar contracts, and roaring crowds. But behind those bright lights, there are stories of struggle people rarely notice. Stories of uncertainty, of rejection, of families holding on to impossible hope. And franchise cricket changed those lives forever. Before the money, there was only dream. Long before packed stadiums and global leagues, cricket lived in ordinary places, in narrow streets of Lahore, on dusty grounds in Mumbai, inside crowded neighborhoods of Karachi, across villages where children used broken bats and taped tennis balls beneath the afternoon sun. Many young players had little. Some shared one pair of shoes for years. Some traveled hours for practice. Some hid financial struggles behind quiet determination. Parents sacrificed silently. Mothers saved money carefully. Fathers worked longer hours. Families believed in dreams they could not guarantee. And here lies one of life's deepest truths. Behind almost every successful athlete stands someone who sacrificed quietly for them first. Before franchise leagues, most cricketers chased uncertain futures. Even talented domestic players often struggled financially. Contracts were uncertain, income unstable, national selection was rare. Opportunities were limited. Many gifted players disappeared unnoticed. Not because they lacked talent, but because the system lacked space. The arrival of a new era. Then came franchise cricket, the Indian Premier League, the Pakistan Super League, the Big Bash League, and the leagues across the cricketing world. Suddenly, everything changed. Young, unknown players now shared dressing rooms with global superstars. A fast bowler from a small town could bowl beside legends he once watched only on television. A teenager from a poor neighborhood could suddenly play before millions. The distance between dream and reality became smaller. Not easy, but possible. And possibility changes human beings. Because when people finally believe something can happen, their effort transforms. The financial revolution. Franchise cricket changed more than careers. It changed entire families. For decades, many domestic cricketers lived modest lives. Then franchise leagues introduced life-changing money. A single season could transform generations. Parents moved into better homes. Medical bills were finally paid. Younger siblings received education opportunities. Families escaped cycles of poverty. And another truth appeared. Opportunity given to one person can echo across an entire bloodline. The world often sees athletes signing contracts, but behind those numbers, there are parents crying quietly with relief. There are old debts disappearing. There are children sleeping without fear for the first time. Franchise cricket created those moments everywhere. Pressure beneath the lights, but bright lights create heavy pressure. Franchise cricket also changed players emotionally. Massive crowds, social media, criticism, millions watching every mistake. One bad performance suddenly became national discussion. Young players learned quickly. Talent alone is never enough. Mental strength matters. Discipline matters. Character matters, because pressure exposes everything hidden inside a person. Some players broke beneath expectation. Others became stronger. 1000's Dhoni became known for calm leadership under chaos. Virat Kohli transformed intensity into relentless greatness. Babar Azam carried the weight of national expectation with quiet consistency. Rashid Khan rose from a country touched by hardship to become one of the world's most admired bowlers. These stories inspired millions because they reflected something universal. People are not shaped only by success. They are shaped by how they survive pressure. The dressing room without borders. Franchise cricket changed another important thing. Players from rival nations became teammates. In international cricket, countries fought fiercely, but inside franchise leagues, they shared dressing rooms, strategies, friendships, respect. An Indian batter learned from an Australian coach. A Pakistani fast bowler trained beside a South African legend. Knowledge crossed borders. Cultures mixed through sport, and slowly, the game itself evolved faster. Cricket became more connected than ever before. Because sport has a strange power, it reminds people that excellence speaks a language beyond nationality. The old cricket bat. Return now to that worn cricket bat resting quietly beside the dugout, its surface cracked from years of use, its edges scarred by old practice sessions, its grip fading beneath sweat and time. That bat symbolizes something deeper than cricket. Persistence, sacrifice, patience, invisible struggle. Because long before the cameras arrived, someone stood alone, practicing with that bat in silence. Nobody applauded those early mornings. Nobody celebrated lonely failures. Nobody noticed the tears hidden after rejection. But those unseen moments built the player the world eventually recognized. And life often works the same way. The world celebrates visible success, while the real story lives inside invisible struggle. Beyond cricket. Franchise cricket changed how young people dreamed. A child from a forgotten village could now imagine a global future. Athletes became more than sportsmen. They became symbols of possibility. And perhaps the greatest transformation was psychological. Players no longer felt trapped by geography or background. They believed they belonged on the world stage. That belief matters. Because confidence changes effort. Effort changes outcomes. And outcomes change lives. Final reflection. Late night settles softly over Chidambaram Stadium. The crowd has disappeared into silence. Floodlights dim slowly above empty seats. Music fades into the warm night air. And near the dugout, an old cricket bat remains resting quietly against a bench. Still, silent, worn by years of hope. A reminder that franchise cricket was never only about money or entertainment. It was about doors opening for people who once stood outside them. It was about ordinary families seeing impossible dreams become real. And it was about proving something timeless. Sometimes one opportunity is enough to change an entire life forever.